Is it possible for Hedera Hashgraph to actually hit 5 cents? Could we see it going all the way back down to where it was a couple months ago on January 1st? Is that even something that could happen? That is what we will answer in today's video. And first of all, just like we believe that we can hit $1, $2, $3 by the end of the bull run, we believe that's possible. Going down as well should be also possible, because in this world that we live in, anything is possible. Yes, some scenarios have a higher probability of happening. So I believe that Hedera Hashgraph can hit much higher and break all-time highs, and that's probably what's going to happen. But worst case scenario, what if Hedera Hashgraph's governing council members don't end up the way we expect them to? What if we do not work with any CBDCs around the world? What if our network growth slows down tremendously and our number of transactions just keeps going down? What will happen then to the HBAR token? Obviously, first of all, we need to also correlate Hedera Hashgraph with the rest of the market. So right now, as I'm recording this video, Hedera Hashgraph is down about 8%. And that's kind of why I'm making this video, because worst case scenario, let's kind of see what will happen. But the whole market kind of dictates Hedera Hashgraph at this point, because we are not Bitcoin. We are not Ethereum. We don't control the market yet. In the future, in 5-10 years, hopefully that's the case, that we're number 1 or number 3, number 2. But we will get there. For the meantime, though, what's going to happen this year? Well, right now, we are down about 60% from our all-time high. So our all-time high was 45 cents, and right now we're sitting at around 18.5 cents. So that's a 60% drop, and that officially puts us at a bear market. Now, is it possible for us to go all the way back down to 3.5, 4 cents? Instead of us going up, could we see something like this? Is this even possible? Well, the answer is yes, it is possible. Again, anything in this world is possible, but I would be ecstatic, absolutely just wow. I spoke about this a couple HBAR videos ago, where I said, I cannot believe back on February, January, we were at 6 cents and people were still skeptical of whether they should buy or not. So if we do go back all the way down, I would be super happy, because again, I have a 10-year, 20-year timeline with my investments. I want to hold them through and see them all the way through until they're worldwide conglomerates, until everyone in the world knows about them. So in the meantime, in the 6 months, in the upcoming year, why not buy at a major discount? And again, this is worst case scenario. We will come all the way back down to 3.5, 4 cents, and you should be absolutely happy. You should not be concerned, even if, because I know I started investing around 4 cents, 5 cents, so my cost average is probably much better than a lot of you watching. But even if you bought all the way up at 45 cents, you should have bought only because you truly believe in this project. You should have bought with the intention of holding it out for years and hodling and buying the dips, because it's just the very beginning. So even if you bought at 45 cents, you should see us, if we go all the way down to 4 cents, worst case scenario, you should see that as a perfect buying opportunity to lower your cost average tremendously. Because if you don't, and in a couple years time, if we're breaking $5, $10, $20, $30, $50, you'll be like, wow, absolutely wow. That's literally what you're going to think to yourself. So, and again, this is a key point. Always do your research. I know many of you watching right now are huge Hedera Hashgraph fans, but some of you are just getting in and out just for a quick profit. But personally, I don't think that's the best way to go. And the past couple of months has proven that, because we've been coming down. So if you're not invested in great projects that you truly believe in, that is bad. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Invest in stuff that you actually care for and you see has a very bright future. I want to speak about this real quick. So Mr. Edward posted this about Lehman, and it's titled, "For the millionth time, why Hedera Hashgraph is better than Bitcoin." And again, this is some stuff to look forward to in the future, in the next 10, 20 years. Hopefully, even 5 years, you never know. We can surpass Bitcoin. Anything is possible again. Just like us going down to 4 cents is possible, we can possibly overpass and overthrow Bitcoin for the #1 spots. Like, that is possible as well, right? I think we should be fair on both sides. Like, anything is possible on both sides. But anyways, let's go back to this tweet and let's listen to this. It's a quick 13-second video. So let me take off my mic so you guys can all hear this.
Well, this is not a proof of work system where you have to have a supercomputer and use more electricity than the nation of Ireland to run the thing.
Sorry, that's loud. That is really loud. I didn't know all this was gonna happen, but yeah, so that is why Hedera Hashgraph could be much better than Bitcoin, because we don't have to use more power than the country of Ireland. Like, right here, the number of kilowatt hours that we use is way less than Bitcoin, and this is per transaction, like 885 kilowatt hours per transaction. We do like 1/1,000,000th of that. Like, I don't even know how much smaller we are with them. But anyways, this right here is the Committee of Financial Services Task Force, and this is the meeting that happened a couple days ago, and I didn't cover it, but something that again is very interesting right here is Mrs. Carmel Cadet. She is the CEO of MTech, and we've spoken about MTech with Microsoft and Project New Dawn, how they're partnered up with Hedera Hashgraph for the U.S. Federal Reserve, with the U.S. Federal Reserve for the U.S. digital dollar, and she was literally one of the most important people on this committee, and all they speak about is the framework for CBDCs, and this is official with the U.S. government. So Hedera Hashgraph is working directly with MTech. MTech loves Hedera Hashgraph. So that's another catalyst that you should look forward to. And then this I found really interesting. Mr. Bilal, he actually got a physical HBAR token. I think this is really cool. I would love to get one. That is amazing, actually. And I hope more people can actually get this, because yeah, that looks really, really cool. And then last tweet we have is this. This is a governing council member and list, and again, that is another huge catalyst to look forward to, because we have about 17 more to add to this list. And imagine, we have Google, IBM, Boeing, Standard Bank, Worlds. There could be the likes of PayPal, Amazon, you never know, NASA, SpaceX that join us next. Any one of those could be a huge catalyst as well. So that's another thing to look forward to. Again, everyone, this is absolutely worst case scenario. I believe we go back down to where we were January 1st. So 3-4 cents. And I remember it like yesterday. I remember seeing Hedera Hashgraph when it was at 4 cents. And like, honestly, it shouldn't be that big of a deal if we go all the way back down. Like, I know some of you probably will be freaking out, but again, just like at 45 cents, I feel the exact same way as I feel now. No emotions tied to it whatsoever, because I truly believe in it. You should have the same outlook. You should, because if you get freaked out, if it goes all the way down, and again, in a couple years, if we surpass Bitcoin, let's say best case scenario, we are #1 in the whole crypto market, you will be kicking yourself. You'll be absolutely hating yourself. And that's why, again, do your research. This is just my opinion. This is worst case scenario, in my opinion. I wanted to give you all the other side, both sides of the story, what could happen, because we always speak good about Hedera Hashgraph, and we are optimistic. But today, with everything tanking, I wanted to see the other side and just present to y'all what could happen worst, absolutely worst case scenario. That's just my opinion. And yes, you could argue that the worst case scenario is that Hedera Hashgraph goes to 0 because it's a shitcoin, because it's a scam. Some of you actually think that because it's a centralized project. So, but I don't think that is the worst case scenario. I think that's impossible. I know I said anything is possible, but I think that's impossible, because Hedera Hashgraph is good. Is very, very, very good. But if you appreciate this, if you enjoyed it, if you got entertained, leave a like real quick down below. Share this with your family and friends. And until next time, I'll see y'all soon. Mr. Mufleh, out.